We are joined by Bart Winkler, host of the Bart Winkler Show. And Bart, it is the end of the Rodgers era, but it is also the end of the Rodgers drama. Which side do you think is better?
I don't know that there ever is an end to the drama, but I get your point. And that's something that we're kind of overlooking. It's also the start of the Jordan Love era. The Packers are going to start a new quarterback next year, and it's going to be the guy after Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love. And I think we'll get there in terms of the discussion and the conversation. But it was a wild performance, I think, from Rodgers. So when Rodgers was talking today, he obviously made it known that he wants to go on to the New York Jets. But it seems like we're watching a breakup happen in real time, and we're watching someone deal with that. The Packers had to move on at some point. They did it with Favre. He knew this was coming, and now it's happening with him. I think along the way, Rodgers must have thought that I'm going to be the guy that it's different for. I've seen guys end their careers on other teams. I saw it happen to the guy I took over, but it should be different for me. He said, I'm the longest tenured currently. He said, I may be the best player in the history of this franchise over 100 years. He thinks it should have been handled differently. I think he got to the point where he thinks he should have been able to walk away on his own. And when you drafted the guy 3 years ago to eventually replace him because you're unsure when that time is going to be, and when you take some time to do ayahuasca trips or roaming some mountains with a movie star or going on a darkness retreat, at some point the Packers have to say, we can't just wait around forever. So they're going to move on. And what we saw was Rodgers dealing with those emotions. And eventually now he'll be going on to the New York Jets.
Yeah, that's a real good take there, Bart. We got about 1 minute here. What kind of compensation do you think the Packers could or should be getting for this future Hall of Famer?
This is a weird way to look at it. I don't know. I don't know who has the leverage. For a while, I was watching Rodgers today thinking he's killing the Packers' leverage. And then other people are like, no, he's actually helping the Packers' leverage. What you have here is a situation where I think everyone thinks they're in control. Rodgers is the one that wants to go somewhere. The Packers are the ones that have the item that the Jets want. And the Jets have the way to get Rodgers out and take that cap room away. But the Jets don't have any other quarterback. There's no other quarterback they can sign unless they go to Lamar Jackson and try that somehow. Everybody has leverage, but nobody's got any. It's going to be that Spider-Man meme where everyone's pointing. And I think this is either going to happen real quick or we're gonna wait a while before somebody blinks.
Oh my gosh, Bart. Okay, what do you think happens next? And give me the Packers record next year with Jordan Love at the helm.
I think what happens is we're going to have to decide when this trade gets done. And again, we're going to need to see who budges. Do the Packers want it done before the draft? If they do, they'll rush things. If not, they'll just play it out all summer. Jets, you don't get them. We'll just let them not come to camp. We don't care. You're the ones that want them. So maybe the price goes up then. As far as Jordan Love, Rodgers said it himself. He said kind things about Love today. I was happy to see that. I think one of the reasons Rodgers really forced his way to keep playing through that injury was he didn't want the world to see Jordan Love. I don't know if they win the NFC North. I don't know if they win 10 games, but I like Jordan Love to at least do better than the maybe 6-10 that Rodgers had his first year.
All right, I think Packers fans will agree with you, Bart. Thanks so much, Bart Winkler from the Bart Winkler Show. Appreciate your time.